My fellow Texan.
Good to see you.
I just saw your brother, and he had a car behind him.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because now you hardly ever meet a little kid that's not into Lightning McQueen. And I have a friend that I play golf with, and he was like, he said he's got something where his kid like presses a thing and Lightning McQueen says goodnight to him. He's like, my son's not going to bed unless your brother has told him like good night. So yeah, those Cars movies are great.
Hey, I love this story. And you're a nice guy, so you're not nowhere near what your character. I mean, all you guys that kind of gang up against Ben's character, Brad.
Yeah.
Was it fun to kind of take jabs at Ben?
Well, yeah. I mean, it really was fun, and it was also kind of funny to have Ben's character just idealize my life in the movie, where he just thinks I've got like the perfect wife and the perfect kids, and fly around on a private plane, and life's just kind of one long vacation. Because I mean, I think we all kind of have those things where we project onto people like them having a great life when, you know, they have the same problems. Everybody does.
Right.
But yeah, it definitely was funny. I mean, funny to have Ben's character, you know, always, you know, idealizing other people's lives. Right. And it's kind of a funny emotion. You know, even the thing that he says to me always would make me laugh, where talking about me like catching a flight, where he's like, of course, yeah, that's not a problem for you. You got your own plane.
Right.
You know, a guy that's just kind of a jerk.
Yeah. Well, your reaction in the film when you kind of, because I'm not going to ruin anything, but when you see the movie, but your reaction is just kind of spot on.
Yeah, it doesn't really
like,
know what he's talking
about. Is it like grown-up jealousy though? Because you know, even as a kid, you kind of look at people like the kid that gets better grades at you in classrooms, stuff like that. This movie kind of touches on that. It is
grown-up jealousy, and it's also just like, you know, envy. And Mike White was all, you know, saying kind of what a petty emotion it is, and it's true. And but again, like everybody experiences it, you know, whether it's, you know, a movie that I'll see like a preview for and think like, gosh, I didn't even know about that movie. I'd like to have been in that.
Right.
And yeah, I think just everybody kind of goes through it. That's why, I mean, just reading the script and seeing the movie, it's humorous, but it's also like, gosh, I need to, you know, work on that myself.
A lot of people will see this movie and kind of think to themselves, including, I mean, I'm getting all Oprah on you today. I'm like,
I'm not going to cry.
Like, you know what? But okay, so then my question to you today, though, another one for you is, what drives your competitive spirit?
I would say that I'm kind of quietly competitive, and in terms of, you know, work, I just really want to do good work. I mean, would also kind of would like to get your own movies made, where maybe that's where I get competitive, is wanting to like get a script written or get a, you know, direct a movie. But in terms of, it's just not a very, it's a tough business to be competitive in, because there's so many kind of like ups and downs, but still you feel that way. But I think even like, I mean, I think with people like my brother Owen and Ben, you know, they're kind of like companies unto themselves, where I don't know if they're competitive, but they certainly, you know, are super successful. And I sometimes feel badly for those guys in terms of like them having movies come out and like having to have the box office be well, because it affects other projects. But yeah, it's a wild business.